Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Abzu, and welcome to the 5th shrine that we've gone to. This one's kind of an unofficial shrine because we didn't go through the blue portal thing, but it looks like we've actually gone to the... Did I just swim through that lock? The one that we've been seeing all these times. We're gonna swim up, see if we can get the gate open. Looks like we'll have to go and turn on these two cranks. Which shouldn't be too difficult. It's always 2s in this game. I don't think they ever had a gate with 3 yet. I guess it's more about exploration than puzzles and whatnot. Once again, we are pushing chain out to open a door. I'm sorry, that bugs me. I'm going to mention it every time. Oh, I said we didn't go through the big glowy portal. That's because the big glowy portal wasn't unlocked yet. So... because we already activated the other 4 shrines, hopefully this one will have a very powerful effect when we dive into it. Alright, so we finished that loading screen, and there's a little blue ball here. We do like we've done in all the others, and put our energy into it. See what gets unleashed now. Oh, it's our shark friend. How are you doing, Mr. Shark Friend? Alex in the background says the shark is cute, and I agree. He's a very cute shark friend. But our shark friend repaired our body. And broke through this bottom barrier to go after this glowing light, which I believe represents the big triangle guy. Also, another beautiful area, which I believe we treat this one sort of as a jet stream, because you're pretty much consistently going at max speed for it. And you have to fly through a bunch of these triangles to destroy the big triangle. And I believe we have to... oh, we don't destroy it, we turn it into another shrine. Which makes sense, because it looks like they had a bunch of the blue essence we've been using to help the shrines. So it does make sense that we're just taking advantage of that blue essence and using it to regrow the ground. Also, huge jumps out of the water, because we're always at max speed. For this part of our journey, I don't believe there are any more coral areas. And that's mainly because you're going too quick to activate them most of the time anyways. But there will be more coming at the end. And look at that, we got some killer whales joining us now. At least I think those are killer whales. I feel so silly if it's like, nope, those are clownfish, and I'm just that wrong. I tried to pick an example that I knew for sure it wasn't going to be, so I at least had that on my side. And I do like that, I don't know if it's just because of the speed we're going at, they don't get a chance to explode on us. and instead get turned safely into shrines every time. Though none of these are really going towards the abyss, and that was where like the fourth area was, so I'm a bit surprised. Unless that's just what like the highest area was supposed to be, or we started at the abyss and we've been heading out of it since. Oh, there is actually one you have to dolphin jump to get. That's kind of annoying, but also probably pretty fun. And we get the krakens out of it, so know that that actually is the deep abyss one. I don't know if I like the idea of the krakens being freed this high in the water. Probably terrify some fishermen, but we may be all the way at the end, however. Oh, it actually looks like there is a bottom, like there is no bottom to this one. We are headed back up, which is important for, I believe, this area right over here. Or not. To say, there is something that we have to actually breach and land on land for. I knew it's in this last area. Up. Alright, we got that shell. You can also ride on a whale, and there was one more thing I needed to do in this area. And I'm always having an issue trying to remember exactly where it is. I think it's this iceberg over here, which I feel is a bad representation of an iceberg. Oh, the poor fish that all came with me. The penguin probably love it, but those poor fish. Arctic Explorer, discover the polar region. All right. Take off while holding onto the back of a whale. Another one of them, Leviathan. I think it's breach the water while on the back of a whale. And those are the ones that you're hidden right here at the end that you would normally not be able to have an easy chance getting. So, with that, let's swim right into the big boss and see what we can do. Now that we don't have to worry about these minefields, it becomes a lot easier to get to the center. Lots of explosions, though. And it does not even get a chance to fight back this time. No big electric explosion against us, anyways. We did use the explosion, and looks like we are transforming it like we transformed the rest of them. The entire thing turns to a lush green area, and you can see the coral actually billowing out of it again. Nice little seaweed sprouting up, and honestly making the big bad boss a lot more relaxing, a lot more calming of an area to be. And unless I'm mistaken, I believe that's it. We'll be entering the credits after this loading screen. Yep, the credits. You can actually swim around in the credits. And I quite enjoyed the game. It was a lot shorter than I remember, but it did help that I kind of could remember more or less where everything I had to do was. Oh, and they did this. They actually put a shell in the ending. That there is no way you could possibly have all the shells beforehand. Oh, there I am. Kind of lost myself in this. So, thank you guys for coming on out and enjoying Abzu, and I hope if you enjoyed the project, you will play the game yourself, because there's lots that I did not wind up showing off between either not knowing it or simply just going the wrong way at certain times. And I know there's plenty more to see in this world. But that's for another journey. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the credits. Oh, I say that, but it actually looks like we've pretty much reached the end. They said our playchesters. I'm like, uh-oh. So this one was planned to go beside Captain Toad's for a while. However, it looks like I'll have to be tracking down something else to add to the list because, well, we're all caught up on it. And outside of the one level I didn't like, the internals of the big boss, it was a fun game. And I think I'll think of that for quite some time. It's a beautiful game, it's a relaxing game, and it's a game I enjoyed playing. Oh no, Dory! Oh, I don't know if you guys saw it, but we just watched one of the trumpet fish destroy Dory, right on the left there. I wonder just how many sharks we missed, how many shells we missed, and that sort of stuff. But we'll check that once we get back to the start screen. I do like that you play around with a shark in the credits.